What's up, world? It's your boy Philochko here, and this thing is called a hoodie. Yes, right now I'm wearing a hoodie. And today, I wasn't planning on making any videos on this channel, but I ran across a very interesting article. You guys know what I always say about the media. You know, I don't trust the media. A lot of people just believe whatever they see on the news or read in the newspaper, they just believe it without any evidence, but I'm not like that. That's why when people ask me, oh my God, why is Obama so bad? Or, oh my God, why is Putin so bad? I always say, I don't know anything about these people. I don't trust the news in either country. Because whenever they give you news, they usually give you the news that they want you to believe. They want you to believe certain things. I don't trust the news. And how did I learn not to trust the news? Because the news talks about me. And sometimes they say the most unbelievably, obviously false stuff, and people still believe it. So today, we're going to read one of the articles that was just released today about me. Somebody just made up a bunch of lies about me, made an article, put it on the internet. But what's different between me and most other people is I have a voice. I have 96,000 subscribers on this channel, 20,000 on the other one. I can talk to people and tell them it's a lie, and then give evidence of how I know it's a lie. So let's start. The article starts off, it says, the title is, This guy is teaching Russians how to talk to black people. Go to my channel, anytime, go to Video Manager, see how many videos are based on talking to black people. Find that video for me, find those videos, I'd love to see. I have about 500 videos on this channel. I like to see how many have anything to do with talking to black people. It's interesting, but let's move on. And along the way, he's exploring the other side of race relations. That's pretty true, I explore race relations. Ensuring girls all over Moscow enjoy a black Russian once in a while. All over Moscow? So I spend that much time in Moscow? It's funny because last I checked, I've been in over 28 cities in Russia, and it's generally hard for me to stay anywhere in Russia more than 2 weeks because I'm always traveling. But yet, I'm ensuring girls all over Moscow get a taste of a black Russian. I don't consider myself a black Russian because I'm a black American. I've never said anything like that. But interesting. Let's keep going. Let's go to the article. Phil Jones moved to Russia. That's a lie. I don't live in Russia. We all know that. I was planning on living in Budapest. Phil Jones moved to Russia 2 years ago to teach people there how to speak his language. Okay? But the Brooklyn-born actor wasn't interested in throwing out lessons in basic English. Nope. Jones was there to instruct the Russian people in hip-hop slang. I'm here to teach you guys hip-hop slang. Let's go look at the last 20 videos I made. Let's see how many of them are based on hip-hop slang. Let's go check this out. Because maybe he knows more about me than I do. And maybe he knows more about me than my YouTube channel knows. You know, so let's go check it out. This guy, I'm going to give you his name too. He's very smart. I want everyone to say hello to him. He's very intelligent. I like this guy, you know. I'm gonna get to that a little more. So let me go. My channel. I'm on my channel. Let's go to my Video Manager. Alright. So these are the last videos I released, not including this one. Using the phrase, I want to drink. There's no hip-hop slang in that, and he's not even smart enough to know hip-hop slang is called Ebonics, but he's not smart enough to know that. But let's go on. So that was not Ebonics. Next one is photos of Philochko in Ukraine. That was not Ebonics. I am in the toilet. That is not Ebonics. Understanding music. That is not Ebonics. Are you all about the bass? That is not Ebonics. There's a white lady who made that song. That's 5 in a row. Let's see if we go for 10. Bad words, that is not Ebonics. Mistakes Russians make identifying blacks in English. That is not Ebonics. There was no Ebonics in it. I said, certain people may be black in Russia, but they're not considered black in America. I said that some people are considered black Americans in Russia when they're not Americans. The only way you can be American is if you have an American passport or an American citizenship. And the third thing was Michael Jackson, he's not white, he's black. No matter what he looks like after surgery or after disease, he's not white, he's black. Those 3 things I said, okay? So still, nothing Ebonics. Next one, 3 pronunciation tips. Nothing Ebonics. Funny news blooper from Russia with Philochko. Nothing Ebonics. 5 sex positions, 18 plus. That wasn't my idea. Antonina wanted to make that video. She's another YouTuber. We made that video together talking about sex positions. I marked the video for 18 and over. Still, not Ebonics. Still no Ebonics. Where's the Ebonics? Okay, maybe this is one. Using the word shit, and I put 16 plus, but the word shit, that's not Ebonics. That's just a common bad word. And in this video, if you could watch the video anytime, I was teaching people how to use it properly, because a lot of people out here try to use that word, they use it wrong, saying this is shit, that is shit. That's not necessarily how we say it, because calling something shit isn't really bad, it's a neutral meaning. So when you want to say something is bad using the word shit, you got to add an insult basically after it. Like, this is some, or before, this is some stupid shit, or that's some nice shit. So one's good, one's bad. It just depends on how you use the word shit. That's what I taught in that video. That's not Ebonics. Next one. I'll be in Chelyabinsk, not Ebonics. I'll be in Samara, not Ebonics. My thoughts comparing Russia and Ukraine, not Ebonics, and not even politics. It was just my views from what I saw. 5 ways to use your eyes, not Ebonics. Philochko speaks with his native accent, no Ebonics. Futurama vocabulary, no Ebonics. Breaking Bad, no Ebonics. I'm in Yekaterinburg. The Simpsons. I'm coming to Moscow. Big Bang Theory. Peanut butter and jelly. Bad words. Moscow. 3 things about St. Petersburg. Meet Jane. 5 interesting things about the fingers. And strong versus weak opinions. These are all on the first page on my video manager. Where's the Ebonics, sir? Where's the Ebonics? I'm looking for it. The hip-hop slang. How many videos do I have on hip-hop slang? Maybe less than 10? If that's what I'm teaching, why is it only maybe 10 videos out of more than 500? I think someone's lying. Let's move on. The article goes on to say, since then he's been traveling around the country giving lectures and posting them on YouTube. I don't post my lectures on YouTube because then people won't come to the classes. That's a lie. Next one. Maybe I post little snippets of it, which you can check anytime. I may post little snippets, but I never post my lectures on YouTube because no one's going to come to the class if they can see it for free. Next. Along the way, Philochko, as he's known in the motherland, realized that Russians had never met a black person before. I knew that before I came here, that a lot of Russians never saw a black person. I knew that before I came here. The children below react with extreme shyness when he approaches them and asks simple questions, but he admits later that he managed to get them to interact. That's true. A lot of children are shy with me, but as I talk to them and show them I'm a nice guy, they start talking and being nice to me. That's what I should do. Should I let them be shy and scared? No. I'm like, hey kid, how's it going? I'm a nice person. Yeah, chorny americanos. Blick, blick, blick. And they start laughing and then they become my friend. That's what I should do. But all right, we'll just keep going. Then he goes on to say, Jones has built up 2 popular YouTube channels, as well as an active audience on Russian social network Kontakte and on Facebook. In a recent video, he decided to tackle an important part of American lexicon, how to talk to black people. If any of you out there could find a video I have called How to Talk to Black People, I will give you $1 million. Where is my video called How to Talk to Black People? You find it, I will give you $1 million. He put right here. He says it right here. How to talk to black people. Where is this video? How to talk to black people? I have that video? Really? Moving on. Highlights include why you should never ever use the N-word unless you're black. I said that and I was talking about in America. I don't tell Russians what words they can or can't use. But I say when you're in America, we have a culture. And typically it's not good for white people to use the N-word, especially when they want to be a person of power. It's not good for you at all to use the word nigga. That's why I said the best rappers who are white don't say nigga. Eminem, Macklemore. The best white rappers don't say nigga because they're smart enough to know how it works. It's not me making this up. It's because I'm trying to teach people how it is. So yeah, I did say that. But about in America, he's trying to make it seem like I'm telling Russians, don't say nigga unless you're black. I never say that. When I was working with my people in Chelyabinsk, the dude calls me his nigga all the time. I never complain because we're in Russia, it's different rules, but I tell him, if we ever go to America, you better not say that to me, because if something happens to you, I'm not going to help you, because you know that's wrong in America. Don't do it. It's different rules. When you go somewhere, you got to follow the rules. When in Rome. Continuing. Then it says that why Michael Jackson isn't actually a white guy. Michael Jackson isn't a white guy, he's a black guy. I'm not even going to go over that. Alright. Then it goes to say, Jones tries hard to seem sincere in his efforts, but it's a toss-up as to whether he's a diplomat or a disgrace. Jones has already been called out by people posting on Stormfront.org. Stormfront.org. Let's continuing. A popular white supremacist forum. if they're a white supremacist forum, do you expect them to say something nice about me? I try, but people just say the stupidest things, and what's sad about it is people believe it. I'm going through enough of my own life, and then this article is just adding to it. Let me continue on. Yeah, they're supposed to say on Stormfront.com, "We love Philochko, our black brother." That's what they should say. Moving on. They aren't actually friends, unsurprisingly, and hint that his video exploits could put him in danger in Russia. I've been in Russia for 2 years. 2 years. No incidences. I don't go anywhere where there aren't people waiting for me. I know how to be in Russia. There's a lot of people who look out for me and take care of me while I'm in Russia. There were times I could have been in very big trouble in Russia. Possible deportation, even prison time because I didn't register in time, but I always had people there to make sure I was okay. And I think a lot of those people who say bad things can happen to Philochko are aware that I'm not here alone. A lot of people are smart enough to realize that, but maybe you're not. But let's keep moving. They point out that Jones spends far more time in Russia leering over Russian women than he does teaching English, and his YouTube channel is littered with videos of him describing nights out in the company of beautiful Russian girls, issuing porn reviews, and convincing his roommate to twerk. Alright, let me get to all that from the beginning. They point out that Jones spends far more time Russian leering over Russian women. I'm explaining to you like this. The vast majority of people who come to my classes, what do you think they are? Boys or girls? It's girls. We don't sell tickets saying, "Come see Philochko, girls only." No. 80% of my students, maybe more, are girls. It's girls who come to these things. When I go to the city, it's girls who want to hang out, and sometimes we make videos together talking about our experiences and talking about our lives, and that's not even on this channel. That's on my other channel that happens to only be, it has a 2.7% rushing viewing percentage. 2.7. That's the biggest country in the world, but only 2.7% of all my viewers are Russian. What does that tell you? Russians generally don't watch that channel. They're on this channel. They're trying to mix two things together that aren't the same, trying to make it seem like I'm doing something I'm not. But let me keep going for you guys, because this is driving me crazy. What's crazy is people are believing it, they're messaging me saying, "How could you do this?" And when they can just come here to the YouTube channel and see it's not true. Moving on. Probably spends more time Russian leering over women than he does teaching English. His YouTube channel is littered with videos of him describing nights out in the company of beautiful Russian girls. Of course I describe it. What I usually talk about when I talk about me going out with Russian girls, I talk about how they feel. If they feel safe, if they feel that it's dangerous. I like talking about have they ever been in an interracial relationship, what do they think about black guys. Sure, I talk about that. It's on my YouTube channel. You can go see it anytime. You can go see it. But see, I don't advertise that channel to Russians, because that's not what I'm teaching. What I advertise in Russia is this channel right here. This is why I travel all around Russia. It has nothing to do with that other channel. Most of you don't even know that other channel exists, because there's only 20,000 people on that other channel. There's 96,000 on this one. What does that tell you? Not all of you know about that other channel, and it's not really for you. You know, it's not really for, if you're learning English, you don't really understand English at an advanced level, that other channel's not for you. You understand? So I don't know why that's even in this article, because that has nothing to do with why I'm in Russia. It has nothing to do with it. That channel is not something I promote in Russia. It's a lie. He's trying to make it seem like he's teaching, he's showing Russian people and all this stuff about going out with beautiful Russian girls and porn reviews. That has nothing to do with this channel. That is my other channel. Yes, I talk about a lot of adult actresses that I like. And what's funny is when I first came to Russia and I was doing a tour, you know who was doing a tour? I don't know if you guys know, what's her name? There was a lady doing a tour, Sasha Grey. She was doing a tour. She had the same tour I had. I was just always right behind her. So many people, "Oh, Philochko, Sasha's great doing a tour. She's doing a tour." I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." But when I say something like, "You know, Sasha Grey's cool, I like her," it's a problem. But she can tour in the country and be loved. But me liking her is a problem? Interesting. All in all, that's really it for the article. I'll put the article in the description. I'm sorry this video was so long, but you know, I was having a tough time as it is. Like for my last days in Russia, you know, a lot of things are changing for me. I'm going through a lot of stuff. And so, you know, reading this article really didn't help. You know, this is just a real like crazy day for me. This day, what is it? November 5th. I will never forget November 5th for as long as I live. This day has just been very, very interesting for me. You know, good at, mostly bad, but a little bit of good came out of this day, but mostly bad, you know? And this article really isn't helping, and you know, I can defend myself in many ways, but you know what, there's people out there in Russia who will defend me for me. You know, so I don't really have to do anything. So the guy's name is Vladivavchuk. I don't know who the hell he is. I really don't even care, but I'm just using evidence and logic to show that he's a liar. And if you don't believe I'm not out teaching how to talk to black people, find me the video. And if you don't believe that I'm not out not teaching hip hop slang, look at the channel. Just look at the videos on the channel. Sometimes people just believe anything without even looking at the evidence. Just go to my channel. Who the hell is this in the middle of a video? Who the hell is, oh, okay. All right, people, I basically gotta go. I have some people to talk to. And that's really it. Let me know what you think. I'm out. And oh, and those for you who don't know me, I'm a slang Ebonics teacher. I teach hip-hop English, but yet I was invited to Chechnya by the Chechen government to teach young Muslim children for about 2 weeks. So you mean Kadyrov and his administration will allow a hip-hop teacher to come to their country and teach hip-hop English? That's what I was teaching down in Chechnya when they called me down there? That's what I was teaching? That's why they liked me over there, because I was teaching hip-hop English, really? Or maybe because I was teaching pronunciation. Maybe it's because I was teaching common mistakes. Maybe because I taught a little business English. A lot of them are into business. So a lot of your arguments you have in this article have a lot of holes in it. You know, and a lot of people will be offended by this article, and it's not even just me. It's also a lot of people in Russia who care about me and who look out for me. So I just want to say, no, I'm not going to sweat it, but maybe some other people will. And if you don't know what that means, you should watch more of my videos. And I'm out. Later.